This is episode 4 of trying to find the best buffet in the world. And today, we're at Atlantis' Toucan Charlie. Alright, this is the first course, dim sum / Chinese food. We have red bean bun, we have shrimp hargao, vegetable spring roll, orange chicken, beef and oyster sauce, vegetable chow mein, sesame ball, fried rice, stir-fried vegetables, and with that we have sweet and sour sauce and sauce. Alright guys, we are at Toucan Charlie's. I've been wanting to come here for a long time, so I do have to admit I have been here before, but this place is still incredible. Of course, we have to start with the Chinese food. So first, as always, we're gonna start off with the vegetable spring roll in the sweet and sour sauce. Check that out. The sweet and sour sauce looks a little bit thin. Perfectly fried. It's very crunchy on the outside, but still being really flaky, way flakier than like Cash Creek or way crispier than Kodo, and even to some extent Cash Creek. The inside's pretty mushy and flavorless though, so that does kind of suck, but however the fry on this is very good, so I'll have to give it solid. For being a vegetable spring roll, I'd have to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Alright, next off we are going to try the orange chicken. This feels pretty crispy on the outside, so this definitely is promising. Actually still crunchy. Even though it's drowned in the sauce, it's actually still really crunchy. This is much better than Kodo and Cash Creek because it's way crunchier. The orange sauce is pretty good, sweet, a little bit sour, so orangey. This orange chicken I have to give a solid, man, like a 9 out of 10. Alright, next up is this Mongolian beef. It has chili peppers and onions. Let's try that. I heard you. Pretty good. Vegetables a little bit more undercooked than I like. Meat could probably be velveted more. Not really super tender. Good flavor with the oyster sauce though. It's just okay. I'll probably give it like 6.5 out of 10. And next up is this fried rice. It's very basic, just peas, carrots, rice, and egg. It's your basic fried rice. Like, nothing special. It's like Panda Express. I have to give that like 5 out of 10. It's just very average. I just want to Alright, next I'm going to try this vegetable chow mein. It has some bell peppers, some cabbage in it. I want to get a bell pepper, whatever. Noodles cooked, nice. A little sweet with that sauce.
It's actually really good.
Once again, the vegetables are crunchy, which I like them a little bit more cooked, but this is still really good. I give this definitely better than the fried rice, probably a 7 out of 10. Next, I'm gonna try these stir-fried vegetables. We have mushrooms, carrots, and like cabbage, I think. It's just like vegetables with some soy sauce. I do like it's cooked, it's more mushy. I like my food a little bit more mushy. So they are good. 4 stir-fried vegetables. I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. Alright, next let's try this shrimp hargao. One by itself and one with soy sauce. Very chewy. A lot of shrimp inside though. pretty good, but very, very doughy and chewy. Not a lot of meat, so I'll probably only give it like a 5 out of 10. Next is this. We have a red bean bun, so this is kind of like dessert. Break it open. So yeah, it's just red bean paste inside. Really good though. Nice, soft, fluffy bound. A little bit chewy.
Is it?
Maybe a little bit dry, but very sweet. Being very basic, just a red bean bun. It is really good. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Alright, lastly, Chinese buffet review. We have the sesame ball, so it's just deep fried ball, sesame seeds with red bean paste inside. A little bit crunchy, a little bit oily, same red bean paste inside. Again, like the dessert. Nice, hot, chewy, really good. This is like on the same level of like Chowking. So for a sesame ball, I'd have to give it a good 8 out of 10. Alright, round 2, we got Italian slash seafood. Our pepperoni pizza, ranch, of course, to go with that. Oysters Rockefeller, shrimp Alfredo. We have like salmon and some cream sauce. We have mussel, panko, shrimp, and lasagna. Alright, first
shake them and see if they
pepperoni pizza. I didn't get to eat the cheese pizza because this is basically just a cheese pizza with pepperoni. They did have Parmesan to offer, so I sprinkled a bunch of that on there. So straight up.
At first I didn't know, I wanted to like guard you from it, but
her freaking room serving, like
really good, nice, cheesy, a little bit crispy, a little bit crispy, but
so that's how
it's just above average buffet pizza. I'd probably give it like a
start working, you can work.
A good 6.9 out of 10. Alright, next up is the lasagna.
We're going to go eat right now.
literally.
You know what I mean?
We have some ricotta, some cheese, I think some meat, hopefully some meat.
Like my heart, I was just like, I didn't even know what to say to the operator because I was like so like, I was so quick.
But you were able to hold it together and like give them the right information. They
Nice,
came right
saucy.
away.
Yeah.
So no, man.
Good little crispy
We're able
on
to
the
answer
cheese.
questions, man. You did a great
Tastes like
job.
Stouffer's though.
That's what it's going to be like.
Like a frozen lasagna, so probably only like.
And when you
doesn't have
do a
any
good job, that's how
spectacular
you feel when you
flavor.
go home. You're like, yeah. You're like, dude, I just did
Like
that.
a 6.5 out of 10. Alright, next let's try the shrimp Alfredo. It looks like it has like a cream sauce, some
Dude,
shrimp.
like really, if you want to
some,
be
like,
like a
Italian
firefighter
seasoning.
for Woodland, like Travis, and your mom goes. Yeah, but your mom
Pretty
goes
good.
to CrossFit with the chief.
I think I need
Like
maybe.
he controls the whole department.
It just needs a little bit more salt
Hey, man, my son is,
and
like, looking
seasoning.
to, like,
It's
explore.
just creamy,
Well, at
no
least
real
you like to,
no real like
run
flavor.
And then you check
The
it
pasta
out,
is cooked nice.
And then if you work on the ambulance,
shrimp.
you
I'll
can
probably
still
give
go
it
to
like-
school and be a nurse. Like if that's really like what you want to do, like
6.5. Alright, next up let's try the mussel. Very average buffet mussel, just like normal. I don't like mussels like that. I'd probably give it like a 5 out of 10. Alright, next up I'm gonna try this salmon and cream sauce. It has spinach and looks like roasted or sun-dried tomatoes. Tastes really fresh, really creamy.
I mean, the oyster.
That basil and sun-dried tomato gave it a lot of freshness. Salmon is overcooked, but the creaminess gives it enough, doesn't make it dry. Pretty good. I'd probably give it a solid 7.2 out of 10. Alright, next I'm going to try this butterfly shrimp. I got both their cocktail and tartar sauce. So first let's try their tartar sauce. This is really good. Not oily at all. It almost feels light when compared to other buffet shrimp. Like this is very like no oil or grease at all. Really nice crunch from the panko breadcrumbs. Some of the best I've ever had at any buffet. I'd probably give these a solid 9 out of 10. Alright, last but not least, let's try this Oysters Rockefeller. I didn't have a good experience with this at Kodo, but it has cheese, bacon. I think this is like spinach or something. Really cheesy, really salty, but
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
it's salty but not over salted like the last one. I can't really even taste the mustard at all, but it's really good, way better than Kodo. I'll probably give it like a solid 7 out of 10. Alright, this is round 3. We have Mexican part 1, I think. I'm gonna have to go back to get more, but anyway. We have birria, pork carnitas, and I got 2 quesadillas to stuff that in. We have guac, we have sour cream, we have Mexican rice, cheese enchilada, tamale, and a chili relleno. Alright, starting off with this cheese enchilada. I don't think it's not filled with anything, it's just enchilada sauce and cheese, so kind of unimpressive, but let's try it out. Yep. Definitely just a tortilla and some cheese. I have to get some meat with that, but very basic. Just corn tortilla rolled up, cheese, enchilada sauce. Very basic, very okay. I give it like a 5 out of 10. All right, next up is this tamale. It's a very skinny tamale. It is wrapped in plastic. So hard. Finally, after I elongated this freaking tamale, finally able to get it out. Shoot. So it does have the corn on the outside, or the corn husk as the masa, and the meat is just spilling out. The meat is so flavorful, a little bit spicy, so good. Let's try it with some of this guac, sour cream. The masa is nice and crumbly. Meat shredded very nicely. Man, that is solid. I'd probably give that like a solid 8.8 out of 10. Really good. Alright, next let's try these pork carnitas. I wrap it in like the cheese quesadilla with some sour cream and guac on top. So, give it a shot. Pretty good. Meat is definitely fatty and rich. The flavor is not there though. They're just okay. I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. The meat is cooked good, but the flavor just isn't there for me. Alright, next up let's try the birria. Same thing, same deal as the carnitas. Cheese quesadilla with guac and sour cream. Really good and tender. The flavor is on point with this birria, so you get that chili flavor. It is really good. Better than the pork carnitas, definitely. That extra flavor gave it a lot. I'd probably give it a good solid probably 7 out of 10. By the way, with any of these meats, put it in the quesadilla. I'm gonna rate this right now. The crispness of the quesadilla just is awesome, and then the cheesiness really adds to the meat or whatever you put inside. 100% recommend that. For being an accessory, I'd give it like a 7.5, but on its own, just a 5. It's just a flour tortilla with cheese, but definitely make a taco with it. All right, next up is this chile relleno. So that's tomatoes, that has some green onions, cheese, fried pepper. Pretty good. Very oily. Definitely fried. Not as cheesy as the one at Cache Creek. It's just very oily and not a lot of cheese. Pepper is very limp. I don't really like it because the batter isn't crispy or anything. It's just very oily and very soft. I'd probably give it like, man, chili relleno, like a 5.5 out of 10. Our last but not least, basic Mexican rice. It looks like it has some peas and some chili. The flavor on it is good, but the rice is overcooked. I mean undercooked. Like, it's very chewy, and I can still like taste the center of the rice, which means it's not cooked long enough. Unfortunately, since it's not cooked long enough, I'll probably give it like a 4 out of 10. The flavor is there though. All right, seafood part 2. They had poke. I got some mussels. They had like, I think it said basa fish. They had gumbo and rice. They also had this like 7 seafood soup. All right, starting off with this poke. It looks pretty good. It has like some sauce at the bottom, some cucumbers, a little bit of seaweed salad on top. Bite with the cucumbers and the salad. It tastes really fresh. Fish is good consistency. The cucumbers give it a little bit of freshness. The sauce is like salty and sweet. I'll probably give it like poke. It's alright. I'll give it like a 6.5. Alright, next I'm gonna try this mussel. It's completely closed.
I think it's a clam.
This?
Oh no, you found mussels? They're out there?
Yeah, it's near the Mexican
Oh
station.
man. Yeah, you might not want to. It looks good.
So I got a mussel. Let's try it out. It's okay, good flavor, but it's a little bit overcooked. So I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. All right, next I'm gonna try this fish. It had some like green peppers in it. It's just called basa fish.
Look at some mussels.
Really tangy, almost limey. Really good flavor. Fish is nice and flaky, nicely cooked. That was honestly really good. That was much better than I expected. Probably like a solid 7.5. Actually, no, 7.8 out of 10. All right, next let's try the gumbo with this rice. It has little shrimp and like sliced up sausage in it with a ton of sauce.
Oh, you kidding me right now?
Ooh.
What? Okay.
That's it forever? That's it forever, like it won't wash out?
No, man, we got like detergent stuff. Yeah, we got
Really
like
good
detergent.
flavor and really spicy. I really like that. It's very, very spicy on a buffet level. Not like crazy, but For a buffet item, it is very spicy.
That's what it's there for.
Nice. The sausage is kind of tough, and the shrimp is small though.
It's amazing.
It is good flavor. I'd probably give it a gumbo like a 7 out of 10. All right, next let's try this 7 seafood soup. It has calamari. It has, I think this is like salmon. It has like mussels, like a bunch of stuff. There's like clam. I'm just gonna have to eat it all in one bite.
Yeah, I made it the way I wanted it. Not pretty good though.
Wonderful flavor. I love the combination of all the seafood. The calamari is actually cooked really nice. It is not chewy or tough at all. Man, that was really, really good. I have to give that like a 8.5 out of 10. All right, next up I got fried chicken slash kind of barbecue. They have barbecue brisket. Look at how good this looks. They have pork ribs. They have sausage. They had like also garlic, which I'm kind of interested to try. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Mac and cheese. It does have a little bit of baked goodness on top, and the fried chicken. All right, first up, let's try this mashed potato and mac and cheese just to get out of the way. So these are butter whipped mashed potatoes. So I'll try a little bit with the gravy. Potatoes are creamy. They do have little chunks in them. Can't really taste the buttery flavor. They're above average though. Really creamy, that's probably why. And I'd probably give those like solid 7.5 actually. They do have really good seasoning to them. Maybe a little bit of garlic. Definitely salted nice. The gravy is definitely above average. Tastes a little bit better than the stovetop. It's a little bit better seasoned. So I'd probably give the gravy like, probably like a 7 out of 10. Alright, next up, let's try this mac and cheese. It looks very creamy, very yellow, and it even has baked crispiness on top. Good flavor contrast with the baked on top. However, it is very creamy, but very thick, like very, very thick sauce. The only thing is that the seasoning really isn't on point on these, so I probably only give it like a 6.5. They need to add like some seasonings to it. Right, next up, let's try this fried chicken. Got a drumstick here. Let's give it a shot. It feels very crispy. Oh yeah, gravy. Crispiness is definitely on point. However, it does need to be a little bit saltier. They do have some seasonings and breading, which is good. What's really knocking these out of the park though is that crispiness. And it's not super oily like Golden Corral was. It's very light. It feels lighter. So, man, solid fried chicken. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. Alright, next up, let's try this sausage. It's very basic. It almost, I don't know, just looks like a big sausage. Good snap. Flavor's okay. It has this weird smoky flavor that I don't really enjoy though. It's like a little bit sweet too. I don't know. I don't personally enjoy the flavor on these too much. Man, it's really disappointing. I thought there's gonna be a lot better. I'd probably only give it like a, maybe a 5.5 out of 10. Alright, next up, let's try these pork ribs. They're lathered with barbecue sauce. It's good. Nice and sweet, really good bite integrity.
I couldn't find no brisket.
It's really good though. I'll probably give it a good 7 out of 10. I like more fall off the bone kind of ribs, but this is good. Barbecue sauce, nice and sweet. 7 out of 10. Alright, right, last but not least, let's try the brisket. It has a nice smoke ring, has a little bit of barbecue sauce, and that awesome bark. Really tender. Falls apart in your mouth, little fat cap. Very good, man.
These mushrooms are good too.
Not as tender as some other brisket I've had. It is actually a little bit chewy, and I'm eating more of it. It's kind of unfortunate, but still really bomb. I'd probably give those like a solid, man. Again, probably like a, or actually I give it like a good 7.5 out of 10. All right, next course we have Indian slash the rest of the barbecue kind of. So Indian, we have like goat curry with like Indian rice. We have cilantro chutney with a samosa. We also have the rest of the barbecue, which was liver. We have broiled barbecue, or no, broiled New York steak. We have mushrooms and rice pilaf. All right, first starting off with liver. I've never had liver in my entire life. Yeah, I did. So let's give it a shot.
I just ate it. The juice is kind of gross.
I've never had a texture like this before. It's almost like, I can't even describe this. It just kind of falls apart in your mouth. It's really weird. The flavor on it is actually really good. Salty, garlicky. It's good, but it's a really weird texture. I'd probably only give this like, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. All right, now let's try this rice pilaf with this mushroom. So first of all, the mushroom.
So that when we come back?
This tastes like normal mushroom, a little bit undercooked. Sauce is okay. It's very basic side. I'd probably give it like 5 out of 10. Rice pilaf. So it got some maybe a little bit of seasoning, and carrot, pea. Tastes like nothing.
Y'all go with you?
Just tastes like some rice with some vegetables.
Oh.
Rice is actually cooked nice though, so basic. I'd probably give it like 5 out of 10. All right, now let's try this broiled New York steak. It has some kind of like sauce on it, so let's try it out. Oh yeah, it also has some char. So good. That char is amazing.
What is that?
Nice and juicy. Man, I love the char on this. I love the flavor. The sauce is really nice. Really tender, fall apart. This is awesome. This New York steak, I'd probably give it a solid 8.9 out of 10. Alright, next up, let's try Indian food. So this is samosa, deep fried. I have no idea what's inside. Looks a little bit oily. We do have the chutney. I'll try that afterwards. Just get right. I'm not sure what's inside it. It almost tastes like mashed potatoes though. It has these like cubes. I think it's potato. It has some like Indian like garam masala or something in it. It tastes good. Tastes okay. I'd probably give it like, man, I've never had this at a buffet or ever before in my entire life. So I'd probably give this like 7 out of 10. And then this chutney, cilantro chutney. Good, very tangy. Adds to this. So I'd give this sauce probably a 7 out of 10. Alright, now let's try this Indian seasoned rice. This looks like basmati, but it's very thin. Very light on the flavor. It does come out. Same with the other one, just some like garam masala or something.
I really appreciate it.
Rice is cooked good. It is, it's actually a little bit spicy.
So full, like, what do you think I should go
good flavor. I'd probably give it like a
Dessert. That's like
a 6 out of 10. All right, next let's try this curry or goat curry. So it's very chunky and thick. I couldn't really tell what was like curry and what was like other stuff, but let's try it by itself. Lots of flavor, nice and thick. I love the flavor on it. It's very savory. The goat is so tender, and the sauce is just so good.
What was your favorite thing so far?
The goat just melts in your mouth, man.
or the flan. The flan.
So that goat curry is awesome.
What was yours?
I like the cocaine.
Dude, man, so good. I'd probably give it like an 8.8 out of 10. All right, this is round, I don't even know at this point. I got more like finger food items. So here I have some kimchi. They have shrimp cocktail, a wedge salad, wedge Cobb salad. They have a tuna salad. They had some smoked trout and salmon bagel. All right, first let's try kimchi. I don't think I've ever had real kimchi before. And if I did, I do not remember what kimchi tasted like. So let's try it out. I think it's just pickled cabbage, so.
Yeah, bro. It's like heck of flavor.
Oh my god. It has a kick to it, but so vinegary. It felt like I just bit into straight vinegar. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I really did not like that. That's a 0 out of 10. The cabbage was really crunchy. It did have some flavor to it, but it was too vinegary. All right, next let's have the smoked trout. I don't think I'm gonna like this. I've never had smoked fish before, but smoked trout.
It's like a piece of beef jerky.
It's actually really good. It's very salty.
You can have it with your bagel after.
Very salty. Nice smoky flavor. Fish is nice and flaky. It's pretty good. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. All right, next up is this salmon bagel. It has some capers, some onions, some dill, salmon, cream cheese. Bagel is not toasted at all. Kind of unfortunate, but let's try it out. Okay. The salmon is really good. I think it might be smoked too because it is really salty again. Cream cheese, very nice and creamy. The fact that this bagel is untoasted is tragic. It's very doughy, very chewy. Not good at all. The capers, the dill, the onion, I didn't taste it at all. It's just okay. I'd probably give it like a 6.8 out of 10. It's above average. Yeah. All right, next up, let's try this tuna salad. It just looks like cucumber, like a little cucumber boat with some like tomato. It looks like it has onions, like celery, looks like. So let's give it a shot. Okay, we have another 0 out of 10. I hated the texture of that. It tasted like they didn't use enough mayonnaise, I think, because it was like biting into straight tuna with some onions. It had absolutely no flavor at all. Whenever I make tuna salad, I add garlic powder, onion powder, spices and stuff. No flavor, not even enough salt at all. Too much freshness, like with the cucumber, it just completely diluted the flavor, just killed all flavor. So it was really bad. 0 out of 10. All right, next up, let's try this shrimp cocktail. It has like, it looks like pico, salsa, and some shrimp. Very, very, very mini shrimp. Oh, I should have got tortilla chips. I'll go get those in a sec. Hold on. Okay, so unfortunately they did not have tortilla chips, but they did have Doritos. So I guess I'll just dip those in as well. Let's review these real quick. Nice, crunchy, fried. Reminds you of the flea market. Really good. Man. Exactly like the flea market, a little bit oily. Man, for trying to replicate what it is, I'd probably have to give it just a 10 out of 10 because I haven't had any better of these, and I don't know how you would get any better of these. 10 out of 10. Okay, now with the ceviche, or some cocktail, whatever. Nice added crunch. A little bit spicy too. That pico gives good flavor. Maybe needs a little bit of garlic and like salt, but it does have good flavor. A lot of shrimp in it. Shrimp cocktail by like a 6 out of 10. It's alright. Alright, last but not least, this wedge salad. So it looks like we have this wedge salad, bacon, ranch, egg, some onions, some cherry tomatoes. And of course, we also have a bucket of ranch on the side. But remember, it's a salad, so it's healthy. Let's give it a shot, man. I'm just gonna try to like one-shot this thing. Ooh, even some blue cheese. I've never had blue cheese in my entire life. I don't really like it. Anyway, let's try this. Absolutely just one shot of that thing. So, iceberg lettuce, nice, crunchy, very salty. Like they put a ton of bacon on it. Gave that nice porky flavor, but mixed with the ranch, like it's just salt bomb. So this is very salty. I thought I was gonna need extra ranch, did not, definitely did not. Lots of dressing. Egg, cherry tomato, all that was nice. Very salty, pretty good side though. I did really like it, so. Probably solid 7 out of 10. All right, next up I got some charcuterie. So we got pepperoni, salami, some prosciutto. I have an Italian breadstick over here, some cheese, crackers, and some pretzel.
I want to try this.
All right, first up I'm gonna try this, I guess prosciutto.
It's actually really good.
Very good quality. Meat is nice and moist, very flavorful. Salty, not too much dried out. Try with the cracker.
Man, wow, this is actually really good.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you put a bunch in your pocket and take it home?
This is really good. Nice whole wheat flavor. Nice toasty, like really good. So the prosciutto is very salty. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Nice fatty though. Probably give it like a 6 out of 10. These crackers though are really, really good. I know they're probably store-bought, but I like that toasty, whole wheat kind of flavor. I'd probably give it 7 out of 10. Alright, anyway, got the pepperoni.
Oh my god.
Pretty good pepperoni. No spice to it. It lacks a little bit of flavor, but it's okay. Since it lacks a little bit of flavor, it's just okay. I'll probably give it like a 6 out of 10. I'm tripping. Alright, last up the salami. Let's get it.
Oh my gosh, dude. This is like so good, man. You looking for a spoon?
Yeah.
You're out.
Pretty good. You could like see the little
You can use
peppercorns
the
in
other
it.
side of your,
Good flavor. A little bit better than the pepperoni. You probably give it like a 6.5 out of 10. Alright, Italian breadstick. It looks like it has some like garlic oil or something in it. Nice chewy. Nice Italian seasoning flavor. Some ranch.
Rec call after the shuttle picked you guys up.
Oh yeah.
Good with the ranch.
What happened?
Because they dropped you guys off.
Good
at
flavor,
the
nice,
Wi-Fi
soft,
strip.
pillowy.
Okay.
I like a 6.5 out of 10. Alright, dessert type 1, or round 1, we have German chocolate cake, chocolate mousse cake, and a, I think a strawberry cake. Right, starting off with this strawberry cake. It has like little crunchy balls on top, and it's like a layer in the middle, and some whipped cream. Very nice, soft. It has a very artificial strawberry taste, however, which I don't really like. Cake was a little bit dry. Frosting definitely adds to it though. It's just okay. I'll probably give it like a 5.5 out of 10. Alright, next let's try this German chocolate cake. It has some pearls on top, coconut frosting in the middle. Really nice thick frosting on top. Coconut crunchy in the middle. I love that rich chocolate, man. Pearls add a little crunch. That thick frosting on top, I love that. Cake dense, moist. Phenomenal. I give it a solid 8.8 out of 10. Alright, next up is chocolate mousse cake. It has like a ganache on top, like a mousse, and then cake on the bottom. Kind of see like the 3 layers. Cake on the bottom, nice and fluffy. Mousse a little bit lighter. And on top, that darker mousse. Amazing. I give this like an 8.5 out of 10. I got some whipped cream right here, so I'm just gonna review it real quick. Nice, thick, really thick. I love that so much. It's almost like Cheesecake Factory whipped cream. It's so thick. Definitely similar to Cash Creek. Once again, 10 out of 10. Alright, next up, got some carrot cake. Alright, this carrot cake looks real good. It's like a piece of carrot. Thick, hopefully cream cheese frosting. Let's give it a shot. Really good spices. Good thick cream cheese topping, man. No raisins, thank God. Really good, I really like it. 5 out of 10. I love how thick that frosting is. Alright, first up, this apple fritter. And I just remember this being absolutely wonderful the first time I tried it. It smells like the fair. So crispy with that glaze, man. You can hardly taste the apples, which I like. Very doughy. Man, I love the crisp on the outside, man. Phenomenal apple fritter. I'll probably give it a 7.8 out of 10. I wish like the overall was a little bit crispy, but the outside being crispy was still thugging it out. All right, next let's try this buttermilk bar. It looks like it has some like sugar on top or something. Let's try it. Good, nice, crisp on top. Dough could be a little bit sweeter. Glaze is nice and crispy though. Solid. A little bit better than the apple fritter. I'll probably give this like a 8.4 out of 10. Really good. Alright, next up, let's try this eclair. It has some like orange sprinkles on top. Like it has like custard filling in the middle, chocolate on top. That like ganache on top is really thick and rich, but the cream on the inside is nice and light.
With some protein.
I wish the actual dough was less dry. It is very dry, and for that this only gets it like a 6.2 out of 10. Alright, next let's try this cream puff. Looks really good. It feels really heavy. Some like powdered sugar on top. It looks like the same filling as the eclair. And it is. Nice custardy. Better than Cash Creek and Kodo because the actual dough is a little bit more moist, but still on the drier end in my opinion. Probably only give it like a 6.5 out of 10. Alright, let's try this fruit tart. So we have grapes, blueberries, raspberries, blackberry, like pastry crust and some custard. Really crumbly on the crust. I love that. Custard is really good, and the fruit adds so much freshness. It's really good. I'll probably give that a solid 9 out of 10. It's awesome. Alright, next let's try this cupcake. It's like a chocolate cupcake with orange frosting. I'm not sure if the orange frosting means anything, but I don't know. This thing does not look that appetizing.
The fruit tart? The fruit tart is very good. I bet.
Let's give it a shot. Better than I expected. This frosting is very light. I thought it was going to be like a Pillsbury really thick frosting, but it's not. It's more like whipped cream. Cake nice and dense, little pearls on top, add some crunch. Solid. Actually really good for cupcake. Like a, man, probably like an 8.5 for being a cupcake. Really good. Alright, next let's try this creme brulee.
Oh yeah.
It has the caramelized Sugar on top with custard in the middle. Really, really thick. Really good. Pudding inside's good. Nice texture with the crusted sugar.
Creamy custard. So good.
Really good. Solid 8 out of 10. Alright, next up, let's try this lemon bar thing. It has like lemon stripes in it. Looks like a glaze on top.
It's like one of their methods. That's what
I don't like that gel. It does have a good like natural lemon flavor, but I wish it was a little bit more like crispy. The pastry is just very like almost cake-like. It's not really like a pastry at all. It's not that good.
I give $2.
Got like a 6.5 out of 10. I'm imagining that this raspberry or strawberry bar can be much of the same. There it is. It's raspberry, but I don't like the pastry. Same score as the last one, like a 6.5. It's bad. Whatever I give the last one, that's what this is. Alright, next up is this pecan cinnamon bun. Take a shot. So many candy. So caramelly. So many pecan. Love that. All of those nuts really elevate it. I'll give it a 8.9 out of 10. Alright, next up we're going to try this random seed thing that I have no idea what it is. It looks like some sesame seeds on top. Nothing inside. I like this crisp rim, but that's it. The whole thing isn't really sweet at all. Cake is very dry. It's like a 5, like a 4.5 out of 10.
I thought you were gonna like drink.
Alright, next let's try this chocolate, or not chocolate, but this, I think maybe banana cream pie? I don't know. Maybe coconut cream, because that has like coconut shavings on top with cream. I like that custard, but it doesn't really have a flavor. It's almost just like vanilla. Coconut shavings on top I don't like. I don't like coconut shavings really. Oh yeah, it's a coconut pie. I can feel it. I do like the crust though. It's nice and
There you go, man.
buttery
Some
and
water.
soft. I like the whipped cream. Probably give it like a maybe like a 6.5 out of 10. After this, I'm just gonna try the rest of the desserts. Alright, next up there's this chocolate cream pie. It has some like shaved chocolate on top with cream, some chocolate pudding. I can't really get it out of the little thing, so we're just gonna try this. Chocolate pudding's really good. I like the crumbly crust, it's really good. Nice whipped cream on top. The shaved chocolate.
What are you gonna do the rest of the day?
Actually, solid 8 out of 10.
Dude, I'm like so
Love this
pumped up
crust.
salt, bro.
Alright, last on dessert, coffee cake, brownie, bread pudding, and cheesecake. Alright, first let's try this cheesecake. I think it has like a strawberry topping. So cooked right now. Let's take a shot. Big creamy, cream cheesy. Graham cracker crust is nice and thick. Strawberry topping is nice. It's a good cheesecake. I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. All right, next up, this bread pudding. Soggy, terrible, not crusty at all. Tastes like brain. So bad, 2 out of 10. Last but not least, this brownie. I'm so mad for this.
You want to drink that water?
So rich, fudgy, nice brownie flavor, crispy crust on top. Probably the best brownie I've ever had at any buffet. The only thing that would make this better is some chocolate chips. Solid 9 out of 10. All right, round 2 of Toucan Charlie's. Well, this is round 1 of round 2. They have a couple extra items, as you saw in the photos. They have shrimp shumai. They have chicken pot stickers, mapo tofu, beef with mushroom, barbecue pork bun, and that's everything for the Asian. All right, first starting off with, I'm gonna try the mapo tofu. I don't really like tofu that much, so we'll try it out. It had some sauce and like some vegetables in it, but just give it a shot. It's pretty good. It has that same like crumbly, soft texture that tofu has. The sauce is sweet and a little bit savory. It's just okay. There's not like any spectacular flavors or anything, so probably give it like a, for tofu, like a 6.8. Alright, next up is this beef with mushroom. It had some green onion, mushroom, and some stir-fried beef. So let's try a chunk. It's really good. Much more of a pronounced mushroom flavor in the sauce as compared to yesterday's Mongolian beef. I do miss the crunchy onions in the other one though. But this is still really good. Worse than the Mongolian beef, but I kind of forgot what I gave that score. This has smaller pieces of beef. Mongolian beef had bigger pieces. I'll probably give this like a 7 out of 10. It's alright. Alright, next up is this chicken pot sticker. It's fried, so it's crispy. This part feels soft, and this part feels crunchy. Let's try it on its own first. Really nice fry on top. Once again, though, this is a little bit mushy. Let's get some soy sauce. Really good. I give those pot stickers, man, like a solid 8 out of 10. I really liked how crunchy they were. A little bit soft, but that chicken had excellent flavor, and there's a lot of it in it. So, really nice, 8 out of 10. All right, next up is this shrimp shumai. You can see it has this little shrimp at the top, and tiny little shrimp. So let's try it. It's pretty good, but it's very doughy. Not a lot of meat. I would say like 50-50 to like dough carb to like protein. So it's not that good. I'll probably only give it like a 6 out of 10. Last up is this barbecue pork bun. So there's barbecue pork inside. I definitely enjoy barbecue pork buns much more than red bean ones, and that's what this replaced. So nice and sweet without cold barbecue flavor. Man, that was very nice and soft. I really like these. They're pretty average, though. So I give them like a 7 out of 10, but still really good. All right, this is round 2. This is stuff that I didn't try yesterday. So I have an oatmeal raisin cookie, sugar cookie, chocolate chip cookie, banana bread, coffee cake, peach cobbler, sugar-free cheesecake, and chocolate tuxedo or swirl cheese. Yeah, I have that. All right, first starting off, we're gonna do the basic chocolate chip cookie. So the actual chocolate chips are melted inside, which is good.
These are pretty good.
It's baked perfectly. It's like still kind of underdone in the middle.
You want to try this? Like from the Toucan style.
Nice and rich with the chocolate. These are definitely elevated. Because it is like melty. It doesn't taste like it just came from a box.
Yeah,
I give those like an 8 out of 10. Our next thing I'm gonna try is the sugar cookie. It's very basic. Much more crunchy than the other one. You could really taste the vanilla and the butter in this one. Very crunchy on the outside, soft in the middle. It's just okay. Once again, it does taste like it's baked.
That's really good.
Not just from a box. So definitely better than average. I'll probably give it like an 8.9 out of 10. So let's give it a shot. It has oatmeals, like raisins, walnuts. It's okay. You definitely taste the oats and the raisins and everything in there. I don't like oatmeal raisin cookies that much, and this one isn't as soft in the middle. It tastes like it came out of a box, so it's not that good. I'll probably give it like 6 out of 10. Alright, next up, this banana bread. It has a bunch of walnuts all through it. Walnuts on top.
Yeah, I'm thinking another one.
Nice, not too sweet. Very, very faint banana flavor. Definitely better than Golden Corral. I love how much walnuts they put throughout it. And the cake is very moist. It's definitely way above average. For being a banana bread out of a buffet, I'll probably give it like an 8.5. Alright, next up is this coffee cake. So it looks like it has like a coffee swirl through it, a bunch of crumble on top. I think maybe some nuts inside. Let's try it.
Yeah. What's your favorite so far?
The enchiladas are hella good.
Really?
The cake is really moist, and this crumble on top is really good. I love the cinnamon swirl throughout it, and I think they have candied pecans on top.
Oh yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
Absolutely exceptional for a coffee cake. I'm gonna have to give this a 10 out of 10. For me, a coffee cake out of a buffet, it's incredible.
They put a little bit more.
My next up, let's try this peach cobbler. I got the edge, so we got a lot of crust and like some syrupy peaches. Really, really sweet. I can't really taste the crumble on top, but it does give some good textural contrast. But the peaches are really tangy, and I like more sweet desserts. It's okay. I'll probably give it like a 6 out of 10. I just don't really like it that much. Alright, next up, let's try this sugar-free cheesecake. It has some like powdered sugar on top. Just like a good cheesecake layer. Cheesecake is nice, creamy. Graham cracker is like normal graham cracker crust. I like how creamy it is, but I wish I did have more graham cracker crust. I think I taste the faint vanilla. It just tastes like an average grocery store cheesecake. I'll probably give it like a 6 out of 10. It's just okay. Alright, next up is this tuxedo cheesecake. It has like chocolate swirl. Oh! And an Oreo looking crust on the bottom. Let's give it a shot.
Was it grandma line?
Oh, man, can I have one?
Yeah.
I just want to try some of your mom's, like you said. No, it's okay.
The cheesecake taste is a little bit more crumbly rather than just smooth. I like how the chocolate works with the cheesecake. You definitely get the flavor of the crust. Once again, I wish there was more crust, but it's still really, really good. Definitely better than normal. I'll probably give that like a...
How are these?
like a 7 out of 10. This is some more desserts that I didn't try. We have Jello sugar-free cheesecake. I got
Yeah, let's do that.
a strawberry chocolate cake, like with cream on top. I think there's a lemon cake. Alright, first let's try this chocolate strawberry cake. I think it has whipped cream on top and chocolate curls. I don't really like how the strawberry gel works with that chocolate. I don't really like that flavor combo too much, but everything else, the whipped cream, the chocolate curls, that's good. The cake is moist and fluffy, but I don't like that strawberry in between. I was like a 5 out of 10. Alright, next up is this lemon cake. It has like lemon whipped cream and like I think maybe like a buttercream on top and some chocolate pearls on top, I think. Feels so light. I love this, how light and airy this whipped cream frosting is. It's so good. The actual cake itself is like an angel food cake. I love how light and airy the whole thing is. And the lemon flavor is kind of faint. I really like the whole cake, but I wish the lemon flavor was a little bit more pronounced. Overall, it's wonderful. I wish it's 8.5. Good. Alright, this is a sugar-free Jello pie. There's a little bit of whipped cream on it and some crust. This one is like super tart and lemony. It's like not sweet at all. The crust is like flavorless. It just isn't sweet enough, and it's super tart and lemony. I don't like it. It's probably like a 2 out of 10. Alright, more desserts I didn't try. This is a berry pie, and I think it's like a cookie. Alright, next up is this cookie. It feels very like hard and like kind of hard to pull apart. It almost feels like sugary or syrupy. Very, very tough and chewy. Not good at all. It's actually a coconut flavor. I don't like coconut that much. I hate how chewy that is. Now I just have like a mouthful of just coconut. I'll probably give that like a 3 out of 10. I don't like it. Alright, next up is this berry pie. It has a nice soft golden crust on top. A bunch of berries. Get a bite. Oh yeah, sugar free. Those berries are really sweet, really sugary. No real flavor to the crust at all, but the filling is good. It's just like okay. It's like you're probably a little bit below average grocery pie. Doesn't taste homemade at all. I'll probably give it like a 6 out of 10. It's just okay. Next I'm gonna try this berry cheesecake. I didn't get to try it last time. I got the strawberry, but this is just like mixed berry. So let's give it a shot. Got some mixed berry topping. Definitely a good flavor. Cheesecake is the exact same as the other ones, like the strawberry. Creamy, nice graham cracker. I like how the berry works with it though. I like this a little bit more than strawberry. I give this like a solid 8 out of 10. I like it. All right, another dessert I didn't try. This mint chocolate cake. So it's like mint whipped cream on the bottom or on the top. Also on the top, and then some whipped cream on top too. So let's give it a shot. Tastes exactly like an Andes mint. The cake is really moist, and I like how light that icing is. It's like whipped cream. It's not like frosting, like out of the tub frosting. It's like a really nice whipped cream. It's really good. And if you like mint, it's really good.
Huh?
Having a mint cake is an 8 out of 10, but I just don't like mint cakes that much. So. Alright, got some more stuff I didn't try yesterday. I got their beef. I made a beef taco with their nacho cheese beef and crispy shell taco, all 3 items I didn't have before. And I also have a chicken quesadilla that I didn't try. Alright, first up, let's try this cheesy taco, cheese sauce, crunchy shell, some taco meat filling. Shell's really good, nice and deep fried. Tastes exactly like a tortilla chip. I like how small it is too, for being out of a buffet, so you can try it out. It's not like a big item. Yeah, like 7.5. The taco meat filling, it doesn't have a lot of flavor to it, but it does have some Mexican spice and stuff. It's a little bit worse than maybe like Taco Bell. I'll probably give it like a 7. And then cheese sauce is basic, but it's definitely better than Golden Corral. It doesn't have an overwhelmingly like Velveeta American cheese flavor, so I'll give it like probably a 7 too. 7 out of 10. Alright, here is a chicken quesadilla.
So I was also confused.
Chicken in it,
one of them gave you like way more like songs to produce, like
crunchy.
It was just like crazier, and I was like, well, why? Like it gives me like so much more. Why would I spend money on this other one? Like this other one is giving me like a lot more.
Crunchy is,
and so like I've come to realize
there's
like,
good textural contrast. Chicken is juicy,
and
the
like
cheese
the other
is
one, the
cheesy,
reason why it
but
gives you way less because
it's
way
not a
higher
lot
quality.
Really? It's not a lot of
and so it's like
flavor on the chicken.
It's like that noticeable.
It's very basic.
I'll
probably give it like a
you can tell it to be like 1 prompt.
Alright, more new stuff. They had meatballs and marinara, cheese pasta, like filled pasta. They have steamed mussels. They had corned beef, 4 cheese pizza, Atlantic cod. I didn't have the honey baked ham last time, so I'm trying it, as well as the cranberry sauce. And also had cornbread stuffing. First off, let's try this cheese pizza. Once again, they had the option of Parmesan, so I got it. Just from 4 cheeses. Nice bake on the bottom. Very crunchy. And the cheese on here is really good. I like the Parmesan, but it's probably worse than the pepperoni because the pepperoni definitely did add to it. So I forgot what I gave the pepperoni, but I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Actually, for the back, I just have nice and crunchy, like a 7.5. Alright, next let's try this cornbread stuffing. It has like cranberries and like I think like nuts inside of it or something. It tastes like stuffing mixed with like oatmeal and like cranberries. It's very weird. It's like a little bit sweet, kind of savory, very mushy. It's not like stuffing where it's kind of dry. It's very, very mushy. It's like mashed potatoes almost. It's really weird. But the flavor on it is good, so I give it like a 6.2. Alright, next let's try this corned beef. I've never actually had corned beef before. The only corned beef I ever had came from a can. So this is actual like shaved, supposedly corned beef. And this was served with cabbage, but I'm not trying to eat wet cabbage, so I just got this. Beef is very lean. Not that tender at all. I don't like how tough it is. It's almost like beef jerky. I give it like a 5 out of 10. There's no good flavors or spectacular flavors, and it's really tough. So 5 out of 10. Alright, next let's try this Atlantic cod. It has some like parsley and seasoning on top. So cod is really flaky, but there's absolutely no seasoning to this at all. Get some salt. The fish that was served last night had some cream sauce that was way better. This just tastes like nothing. It just tastes like baked fish that you put no seasoning on. So since the lack of flavor, give it like a 4 out of 10. It's cooked okay though. The fish is nice and flaky. Alright, next let's try a mussel. These are just steamed mussels. They had mussels yesterday, but it was in like a stew. This is just mussels by itself. Tastes like a mussel. I don't like that gritty texture that mussels have, but it's like every other mussel at a buffet, so this is like a 5 out of 10. No really good flavors. Just tastes like straight up cooked mussel. Alright, next up is this meatballs and marinara. The meatball is really, really soft. It literally just melts in your mouth, like little to no resistance at all. Marinara is tangy, it has really good flavor to it. But I wish the meatballs had a little bit more bite to them. So it's pretty good. It's like average. I'll probably give it like a solid 8.5. Next, let's try this cheese stuffed pasta. It's just like cheese stuffed in like pasta. I think it's like ricotta or something. I'm trying to get it right.
What, you said blackberry or? What? You get a blackberry cheesecake, you don't know?
Could you give me 2 scoops of green tea ice cream? Thank you.
Anything?
It's just a ton of ricotta inside. And I don't really like the texture of ricotta. It's very like crumbly. I wish it was more like actually like stretchy, cheesier. The pasta is cooked, but it doesn't really have any like real flavor to it. And the oil on top is like has a slight olive oil flavor, but it's something spectacular. I'll probably give it like a 6.8, or I mean 5.8. All right, last let's try this honey baked ham. Oops. Ham is good, nice and tender. Has really good flavor to it, but I don't really taste any honey in here, and it is really salty. But I do like the cook on the meat, and it's not as salty as like golden corn. So I'll give it a good 8 out of 10. I actually really like this. Wish I had a little bit more honey flavor though, and was maybe a little bit toned down on salt just a little bit. I got some more new items. I got cornbread. They didn't have this last time. Chicharron and baked chicken. Alright, so first off, the cornbread. It feels very hard on the outside, a little bit soft, but this is like completely hard. It's very crunchy on the outside, super dry. Man, it's crumbly, but no moisture in this cake at all, or this bread. It's nice and sweet, no pieces of corn or anything, but it's just simply not that good. They're too dry. I give it like a 4 out of 10. Right next in the Mexican station, they had this is new. They have chicharron. Let's try it. Tastes like chicharron. Very oily from the pig, good pork flavor, nice and crunchy. It's the exact same as the ones you'd get at a gas station or store. I give it like it's 6 out of 10. It's fine. All right, next let's try this baked chicken. It's like it has a nice char on top. Let's try it. Really good. I love the char and the seasoning that they use. They use a ton of seasoning on this. And the flavor from that char, man, the seasoning on this chicken is definitely on point. That's definitely the best part of it. Man, the chicken meat is a little bit overcooked. I always wish it was a little bit more juicy, but overall this is fantastic. I give this like 8.5. Great seasoning, great flavor. I just wish the chicken was a little bit more juicy. Alright, a couple more things I didn't try. They have refried beans, pork verde, tortillas, fajitas, and chips, or a chip. Alright, first let's try these refried beans. I put some cheese on top, but basic beans. They have a little bit more seasoning than just your normal canned beans though, so that is good. They're just fine. A little bit above average because they have extra seasoning. I give them like a 6.8 out of 10. Alright, next let's try this tortilla chip. It has a little bit of salt. I like the salt, but it's a little bit stale. Let's try it with the beans and cheese. There's nothing special. Since it was a little bit stale, I'll probably take a little bit of points off. It's like a 4 out of 10. But it's just a normal tortilla chip. Alright, next let's try this verde pork. It's just like pork with a bunch of salsa verde. The pork is really tough, and the salsa verde doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. I wish there was a little bit more salt and seasoning in the salsa, and I wish the pork was cooked better. It is kind of tough, so I give like a 5 out of 10. It's just okay. Alright, last up, the fajitas with the flour tortillas. Some fajita meat. Peppers, onions, and it's just this guac. That's just some sour cream. Some cheese. We have chicken fajita. Little shot. Fajita meat is really good, nice and juicy, but cooked really good. It's actually really tender, but I wish there was a little bit more seasoning to it. Vegetables are still a bit crunchy, which they're cooked perfectly for me. So since this chicken is really juicy, I give it like a good 7 out of 10. Actually, I give it like 8 out of 10. It's super juicy. I just wish that there was a little bit more seasoning on the chicken. So overall, this buffet was great. They had great selection. All of their options were super high quality. So yeah, this is definitely getting an S tier. It's not quite as good as Kodo, just because Kodo had a little bit more variety than Toucan Charlie's did. However, the atmosphere of Toucan Charlie's was far better than Kodo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and here's the buffet tour. Bye.